Bandits invade Zamfara General Hospital and kidnap health workers. Gunmen suspected to be bandits terrorizing some part of Zamfara state on Friday attacked a general hospital in Dansadao community in the Maru local government area of the state. The hospital was invaded after the assailants attacked the facility, kidnapping 2 health workers during the operation. The chairman of Nigerian Medical Association Zamfara State Chapter, Dr. Manir Batur, confirmed the incident. According to him, the bandits stormed the hospital with the intention of kidnapping medical doctors and nurses attached to the hospital, but after a search, they only ended up kidnapping a ward attendant and a patient's relation. I love this. He further revealed that 2 other female staff of the hospital were injured during the attack. Following the incident, Dr. Batur noted that the NMA Zamfara branch will hold an emergency state officers council meeting on Saturday, July 31st at the NMA's secretariat to deliberate on the issue. The State Police Public Relations Officer SP Mohammed Shehu was unable to take his calls and could not respond to the text message forwarded to him. Yeah, but are you surprised? When it comes to cases like this, it's either the Commissioner of Police, State Police's public relations officer. They're always quiet on these issues. I mean, really and truly, when it comes to issues like this, I understand that, okay, fine, it's early and you may not have information yet, but if anything, they should be the ones that blogs, that news platforms are going to confirm the news and incident from first before they go and publish it, not the other way around where they publish it and then the person that's actually meant to validate what you want is basically unable to give you the actual proof that you need, when really and truly the only person that can justify, or the only body that can justify whatever news goes on that is confirmed is the state police public relations officer. So yeah, let's look at the comment section here. But before that, why it was so frustrating is like they intended to kidnap doctors and nurses, and yet they kidnapped a cleaner and a patient's relative, which is just like, come on, you go to the hospital to go meet your relative, and then you get kidnapped in the process, and it's just so what kind of bandits are these? I'm so confused. So then, what does this do for them? Because really and truly, yes, these people are important. If they did kidnap doctors and nurses, that would make a huge statement in terms of, okay, fine, these are public health officers. These are people that are serving the community, and really and truly, they are assets of the government. If anything, they should be prized assets of the government, because if it's a general hospital, it's a public hospital, which means it's public-owned, public-funded, government-owned and government-funded. So they are basically assets of the state. Resources of the state, and now they have been kidnapped. But then in this case, if anything, yes, of course the government still is obliged to go and defend and look for these people. But for the bandits, it's just like this doesn't do anything for them. It might as well just be any regular attack that they do anyway, if they try to be extra with it. The intentions were there, but then they did not get through to it. Thankfully they did not kidnap doctors and nurses, but then kidnapping the cleaners and also kidnapping the relative of a patient. Wow. Someone says, we are glad about the achievement. Businessmen, according to our amiable government, Hel Rufai and Alaji Gunbi, BH, Boko sympathizer and ransom collector. May the blessings be permanent, Isha Allah. Someone says the whole north has become a battleground. I don't even know if it's become a battleground, because even the people themselves that are there, it seems as though because these attacks have been so consistent, it may just be that they've gotten used to what is going on. Because really and truly, they should have protest. They should even be more, they should apply even more pressure to hold their government accountable, but then they don't do that. I mean, look at the NSAS process. The NSAS process was so bad, but in terms of violence and all that, it's not even up to like what 10% of the what North goes through. And look at what Nigerians did, making it a whole international issue in which the Nigerian government looked absolutely incompetent and looked just foolish to the world, really and truly. Somebody here says the reason behind the the reason behind this kidnapping health workers is for them to give their fellow wounded bandits treatment. I feel sorry. I feel for the health worker for the trauma they are gonna pass through. But then the health workers were not even kidnapped. If that was the intention, that means the bandits are just mentally underdeveloped. Because then what was the point? But I guess again it would be a slap on their face if they went for an operation and did not come back with anything. But still, your intention was to get doctors and nurses to treat whatever it is, and you didn't do that. So then what was the whole point? What was the point? Somebody here says, are people still remaining in Zamfara state? When you read some of the accounts of how people are hunted, terrorized, and kidnapped, or even killed when they resisted capture during slave trade, you can't help but see the pattern being perpetrated by these terrorists masquerading as bandits. Bandits and terrorists are still bad. Again, they are both people, both type of jobs or professionals, the government sees them as businessmen. They are punishable under the law. So still, I'm not there's no terrorist masquerading as a bandit. Like if you've committed a crime, you've committed a crime. Yes, maybe they're trying to you can say in a way they're trying to or trivialize it or undermine the intensity of what they do by using the word bandits. But bandits in Nigeria has a whole new meaning. Bandits can literally be put as a word, as equal to terrorists, because the actions they carry out are of the same magnitude. So I guess it just is what it is at this point. But it's very much, very much, very, very much sad. Somebody here says, someone saw it coming. All right. Business is booming. We are not complaining, and we do not care. Someone says, how about Carrie? Couriers doing what they know best to do. But then it's like, this is just bad. Like, it's just useless. There's no point. You went for something, you couldn't get it, and then you just took anything because, just anyhow. Of course, it's so sad because how effective and proactive will our government be in terms of trying to get these people back? It is a lot. It is overwhelming. But the thing is, as a result of, negligence over the years and not proper training and, having reserves and just good technology, making the country better, making everyone trackable, and just making security tighter. You see, sometimes it's like, okay, fine, the issue may not be hard to solve with all this, and we're like, excuse me, Nigeria has the resources, but then as a result of years and years and years of negligence and underdevelopment, just fixing an issue that should take a year will take 10 years because of so many other compounding issues that prevent progress, and it does make every move you make unproductive. That's it. Put what you think about this, and do not forget to like and subscribe.